comes against marriages. How the devil comes against marriages. Now, the devil does not want to see anyone married. He does not. And how he comes against marriages, he will put, if that wife is not of him or the husband is not of him, he puts a third party in the marriage. Because I've explained before how we have these demons on us from the womb straight back to the grave. Now we will meet someone who God has created for us, because he has created someone for each of us. These witches, the devil's agents, remove that person and put someone of theirs into the relationship. There are two in every marriage, a man and a woman witch. They project into boys, girls, women, men to try to control you. When the wife is going out on the road to cheat, she's lying, she's doing all kinds of things. It's that woman witch's spirit operating in her. They sleep on their beds and they astral project their spirits. The devil puts that spirit in someone close to you, the closest person to you, and they will do everything to destroy that marriage. They will let the woman have a child with someone else, have the man go out and cheat, have a child with someone else, lie, cheat, abuse, whatever it is, to pull that marriage apart. Now, we have to go to God, we have to pray, and we have to ensure that we are being obedient to God, because these two demons are in every marriage. If it's not the wife or the husband, it's a third party that the devil sends in, whether a woman or a man. But that person is a witch. That person proceeds to use witchcraft to cause sickness, pain, lack of finances, the works, blockage, stoppage, hindrance, whatever it takes to destroy that marriage. In many cases, it will be the ex that spirit is in. The ex will come and they will do all kinds of things. They're sleeping on their beds, they're astral projecting their spirits, it's operating within the man or within the woman. And they will proceed to tear that marriage apart. Now, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, and we have to know that it's a spirit that is causing all of these problems. Even after the divorce and you have split up, that person will continue, because the assignment of that person is to kill you for what you have. They came to steal, kill, and destroy. They will destroy the things in your home. They will destroy relationships. They will turn people against you by putting their spirits into them to come against you. They steal. They are in your accounts because their spirits are in the house. They are watching your passwords as you put it in. As you change it, they're right there watching. Everything you do, they see. Nothing is a secret. Nothing at all in this world is a secret. No, we have to surrender to God, because God is the only one who can remove these spirits. Only God. But they will put their spirits into the children to come against the parents. They put their spirits into the parents to come against the children. I saw an interview where a woman was accusing a child's father of molesting the child. And God said to me, it was the ex's spirit in the man that did it. It wasn't him. But he was envious. He wanted to destroy that marriage. So he put his spirit into the child's father to molest the child. Now he remembers nothing, but he's going to jail for it, because at the end of it he put his spirit in him to do it, And he did not remember anything. The guy didn't remember anything because it really wasn't him. Then he sleeps again and put his spirit back into the guy to confess. And this is how they destroy marriages. I remember when I was about 17, 18, I asked God, God, I need you to tell me two things. I need you to tell me the cure for breast cancer or cancer on a whole. And I need you to tell me why there are so many divorces if marriages are of you. God says the devil's agents are in the marriages. He will send me to weddings and he tells me, hold up your right hand while they're getting married. Because when I hold up my right hand, he takes control. He will get that spirit out of the person's body. God said when I got married to the spirit of my ex in my husband's body. And it has been a downhill climb from then. I had to leave my home. I had to leave my husband because he turned around and is helping them to attack myself and my girls. Now, marriage is not easy by any means. But we have to know that it is spiritual warfare at the highest level. And only God can help. God is supposed to be the only third party in a marriage. The only third party. Because when you go to friends, they put their spirits into friends to speak things into the marriage. And they speak things and carry it out if you accept it. Now, if they say to you, your marriage is going down the drain, or you're going to separate, or, it looked to me like you're going to separate, or I dreamt that you separated, they're speaking things into being, and then they carry it out. So God is the only third party in a marriage. God knows when the child is operating with a spirit within them. He will tell you it's a spirit, or he lets you feel the spirit. In my case, I feel the spirit. Or he will tell you, don't spare the rod and spoil the child, because he tells me when I am to slap my child, and he tells me when it's a spirit. He says, bless the water, give it to her, and send out that spirit out of her body. We have to know we wrestle not against flesh and blood. It's not you arguing with your husband. It's that demonic spirit in him coming against you. It's that demonic spirit in you coming against him. And if that spirit is not in you, it is peace and quiet. But they jump into anyone. My ministry is with marriages and relationships, and they jump into anyone. They will jump into the pastor to tell you things about your marriage that are not so. They will jump into a best friend. They will jump into you, your husband, your children. You'll be telling your husband your secret, and your ex's spirit is in your husband's body. You'll be telling your child your secret, and his ex's spirit is in that child's body. We have to pray. The Bible says pray without ceasing. It's scary, but it is something that is happening, has been happening. And the devil has been tearing marriages apart because people are not seeking God. People are not surrendering to God for God to fix these situations. We have to pray about everything. We have to ask God for discernment, because the world we live in, it's crazy. Men are sleeping on their beds. Women are sleeping on their beds, and they're astral projecting their spirits to put sickness and pain on their partner, on their spouses, to kill them for what they have, to kill them for insurance money, for house, for car. But when you are in a marriage, you notice that nothing is happening to the other party. Then start to question God. You have to question God. I noticed with my attacks, I was the only one being attacked. My daughters were being attacked. Nothing was happening with my husband. And I had to go to God. I said, God, I need you to show me. I need to know. He showed me that my husband's soul before he met me. And he's working with the two exes and they are attacking us. They want to kill us for house, for car, for insurance money. But God canceled it for me. God said it's not going to happen. There are things that happen in the house that we could not explain, but we took it for granted that this is why this happened. Anything you see out of the ordinary, you question God about it. Anything you see that looks strange, you question God about it. Don't accept it as being the norm. It took many years for God to tell me that my husband was going to work and his spirit was coming back in a bird to watch me, to watch my girls, to cause problems for us. It took years because my husband is a quiet person. I did not even know he knew the exes, but God showed me in a dream that he was meeting with them. They were taking pictures of him. And when I asked him about it, he said nothing like that. I believed him because I said I trusted him while he was trying to kill me in my house. Take nothing for granted. These two demons are in every family, every relationship, every marriage. Take nothing for granted. Talk to God about your situation. He will send you to someone who he has prepared for that. Talk to God.